Um, I feel like we're kind of tiptoeing around, you know, things that could negatively impact us. Um, and I know that you speak on this a lot, like what is negativity? Like when we're speaking of the car sliding down the driveway, like majority of people I think would view that as a negative. Like a car could have been hit, it could have hit a kid, it could have hit a dog. Like there are things, not that it slid that fast, but there are negative things that could have happened. Um, and versus, how they actually reacted towards that negativity. So I'd love for you to talk a little bit about what negativity actually is and then how this is affecting our relationships.
Yeah. Well, I mean, negative circumstances is again, stress equals the thing plus the perception of the thing, right? So the thing isn't necessarily negative. It's our perception of the thing that makes it negative.
Got it.
Um, but so when we're looking at negativity, especially through the lens of relationships, negativity really is anything that could be experienced as a put down. So it could be words, it could be tone of voice, it could be your body language, like an eye roll, anything that's experienced as a put down. And the key with this is that the person who's experiencing the put down, they're the judge of whether or not it was a put down, right? If we want to have healthy relationships, whether or not something was negative should never be up for debate. So, that I think negativity actually is one of the number one causes of struggling relationships. The number one reason people fight is objection to difference. What comes with objection to difference? Negativity. And if we think about our relationships like they're a bank account, every relationship we have is a new bank account. Are we putting in deposits? Meaning, are we putting in words of affirmation? Are we putting in, a general sense of connection? Are we putting in the good stuff, whatever the good stuff is, a dad joke, I don't know, whatever it is for your relationship? Or are we taking a withdrawal out of that account, out of that relationship? There was a study, I believe it's out of Harvard. I may be butchering it, so you might have to Google it to get the actual numbers, but I believe it was 12 positive interactions to make up for just one negative interaction.
Yeah.
So
I
we
think it's even
might think,
higher than that. I think it's like
yeah,
60 or something.
it might
Yeah.
be. It might be.
Between
And I
12
think
and
it
60
depends.
for our listeners.
Yes, that's, anywhere in that range. But it also, I think it actually, on average, right? It depends on how big,
Yeah.
how severe the negativity
I have heard
was,
that.
or the negative interaction was. But yeah, I mean, even if it's just 12, that's 12 interactions that you have to have that are positive to make up for one negative comment, for
Mm.
one negative interaction. So we really want to make sure not only are we, here's the tip, strive for zero negativity. Strive for that, because it's a lot of positive interactions to make up for it. And on the flip side, okay, if we're striving for zero negativity to nurture a healthy relationship, then on the flip side of that, let's make deposits as well. Put those words of affirmations in, those genuine thank yous, those genuine connection, right? Like, and the thing about those positive interactions, I know a lot of people, especially if we're struggling in relationship, we're butting heads, those words of affirmation can feel really difficult, can make you want to throw up in your mouth a little bit. But we want to make sure that when we're putting those words of affirmation in, or those appreciations in, that they're really genuinely authentic for us, because the other person, they're smart. People we're in relationship with, they're smart, and they're going to know if there's a dissonance between the words that you're putting out and the energy that you're putting out.
Mm.
And so, I would say strive for zero negativity. That's the first and foremost. And secondarily, make those deposits, put those words of affirmation out, put the good stuff in there so that you can have that net positive. Be a millionaire in your relationships, in each and every one of them.
Beautiful. I'd love to touch just for a moment For those listening live, we have a ton of people watching live right now. So thank you so much for being here.